Attention passionate Green Bay Packers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Green Bay Packers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Green Bay Packers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Green Bay Packers fans. Let's get to the news in what could be one of the most shocking and impactful rumors of the NFL offseason. Sources close to the league, echoing the insights of respected NFL analyst Diana Rossini, are suggesting that the Baltimore Ravens are considering trading Derrick Henry to the Green Bay Packers. Now I know what you're thinking, Derrick Henry, the unstoppable force of nature at the running back position. That's a game changer, no doubt about it. And if you're a Packers fan, you're probably already imagining how this move could reshape the entire landscape of the NFC North and even the NFC as a whole. Let's take a moment to understand the context here. The Ravens, currently sitting at 6-6, are in a bit of a tricky spot. They're cap-strapped with around $13 million in space, and their offense has been somewhat stagnant this season, especially after losing key pieces like Justice Hill and others. Their defense, which has been leaking points at an average of 24 per game, is also in need of an overhaul. Rumors suggest that Baltimore might prioritize a rebuild, especially on the defensive side, and are eyeing a future where they can acquire draft capital to bolster their roster in the coming years. Trading Derrick Henry, a proven veteran and a true workhorse, for a second-round pick in the 2026 draft could be part of that plan. Now, if we zoom in on Derrick Henry himself, he's a player who's defined the league with his relentless running style, physicality, and ability to carry his team when it matters most. His career stats speak volumes. Over 10 seasons, he's played 142 games, rushing for more than 500 yards and 121 touchdowns, with a career average of 4.8 yards per carry. He's been selected to 5 Pro Bowls and even won the NFL Offensive Player of the Year award. At 6'3" and around 250 pounds, Henry's a tank on the field, and he's still performing at a high level in 2024, with 931 rushing yards and 10 rushing touchdowns in just 12 games. That kind of consistency and power is exactly what a team like the Packers, who have struggled at the running back position this season, averaging just 18.8 points per game, could desperately use. From a strategic standpoint, this potential move makes a ton of sense for Green Bay. The Packers, currently 8-3-1, are sitting comfortably in the NFC North, but they know that to make a deep playoff run, they need to elevate their ground game. Adding Henry, who's averaging +2, 5 yards per carry more than the current top backs and breaking more tackles than most in the league, could be the piece that pushes their offense over the top. His presence would not only boost the rushing attack, but also open up opportunities for Jordan Love to work more effectively in the passing game, especially on third downs. Right now, Green Bay converts about 49.3% of their third downs, but with Henry's ability to pick up tough yards and extend plays, those numbers could easily jump to around 55%. And let's talk about the playoff picture. The odds of winning the Super Bowl with Henry could see a significant jump, moving from +900 to as low as +500, according to some betting markets. That's a massive shift and reflects how impactful a player like Henry could be in a postseason setting. The Packers, with their stout defense allowing just 18.8 points per game, would be able to focus on controlling the clock and keeping their opponent's offense off the field. Imagine a scenario where Henry dominates the ground, helping the Packers control possession, wear down defenses, and set up play-action opportunities for Love. This kind of balanced attack could help Green Bay establish a dynasty-like dominance in the NFC North, especially with the Detroit Lions' defense still vulnerable, and the Minnesota Vikings showing inconsistency. Now, this move isn't just about immediate impact, it's also about the future. The NFL is a league where roles can change quickly, and a player like Henry, still in his prime and performing at a PFF rushing grade of around 66.8, can be a cornerstone for years to come. His addition would give the Packers a real X-factor in the playoffs, similar to the effect Marshall Faulk had with the Rams back in the day, boosting their chances of not just making it to the postseason but going all the way. Of course, there are some questions and caveats. The Ravens are reportedly eyeing this trade because they want to free up cap space, around $10 million, to extend their defensive line and add depth for next season. With Baltimore's odds of winning the Super Bowl at plus 700, they're clearly trying to shake things up, especially after their offense has stalled after losing Justice Madubuike to injury. The idea is that this trade could be a strategic move to retool their roster for a more balanced attack, while also accumulating draft capital that could be crucial in the upcoming draft. For the Packers, this kind of move would send a loud message to the rest of the league. It signals that they're not just content to compete, they're aiming to dominate. With the NFC North still up for grabs and teams like the Lions trying to establish their own dominance, adding a player like Derrick Henry could be the final piece that turns Green Bay into a true powerhouse. It's about building a sustainable, formidable team that can compete year after year, not just a flash-in-the-pan playoff contender. That's the kind of mentality that has defined the Packers' recent history, a focus on smart roster moves, developing talent, and making bold decisions when it counts. Looking at the bigger picture, this potential trade could have ripple effects across the NFC. The Packers could become even more formidable, with a ground game that terrifies defenses and a balanced attack that keeps opponents guessing. Meanwhile, the Ravens might be left with a rebuild, a team that's trying to find its footing after some tough seasons. This kind of seismic shift could redefine the NFC landscape, especially if Green Bay manages to secure the services of a player like Henry and integrate him seamlessly into their offense. To sum it all up, we're witnessing what could be a monumental move in the NFL this offseason. The idea of Derrick Henry wearing the green and gold of the Packers is tantalizing for fans who crave a championship-caliber team. It's a move that, if it happens, could propel Green Bay back into serious Super Bowl contention, while simultaneously throwing a wrench into the plans of division rivals and conference opponents. The NFL is a league of decisions and moments, and this could very well be one of those defining moments for the Packers. And now, Green Bay Packers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to US and TO, the Green Bay Packers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Green Bay Packers news.